Get your money up. Let's bet.
Bet good.
This is the Smash and Dash podcast.
Smash and Dash podcast. Yes, sir. What's up, man? This is the Smash and Dash podcast. I'm Chris Johnson.
I'm LenDale White.
I'm Chris Johnson.
Yes, Sirski. It is getting real thin around here, man. Games are coming hard to find, or fewer and far between, man. There's only 4 games up.
Man.
It's just only 4 games left.
4 of them things, boy, coming quick.
Man, and welcome back to another episode of the Smash and Dash Sports Betting Podcast. You know I got Twin with me as always. Man, them games yesterday, I guess they played out kind of how we expected them to play. The Chargers lost, which was I didn't see that coming. Pause.
Yeah, I definitely see that coming, but it's like when you throw 4 interceptions, I think it was 4 and 2 pick sixes, especially in the playoffs. I don't even care if you're not in the playoffs.
Yeah.
It's slim to none that you're gonna win that game.
Boy, but especially in the playoffs, you do that
Right.
shit, you ain't coming back. And then, I didn't think the Commanders was gonna win.
Mm-hmm.
I thought they would cover for sure. I just didn't think they would win. But hey, man, they got Bronny Baker Mayfield ass up out of there.
Got them all clean up out of there, man.
Bruh, it'd be like that's what I love about like the NFL football. You know, we seen even in the college thing, all the teams with the first round buys, they ended up losing. You know what I mean? But in the NFL, we know like you get that week of rest, or when you usually rest in the league, like that's usually the team that's gonna win. So you want the first round bye. And with that being said, we getting straight into the divisional rounds of these betting games, man. First up, we got the Texans, man, heading into the Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand what's going on here. I mean, I get it. I guess because the Texans don't score any points, right? But they have the Chiefs at minus 8.5 points.
Right. And then the Chiefs ain't been scoring crazy points either.
Right.
So it's like, which way do you go with it? But one thing that I know, the reason
Patty
gonna come to play.
Yeah. And he had rest.
Patty ain't gonna give the Texans 4 interceptions either.
Ooh, but listen. What if that defense is playing at a level right now to where they just believe in themselves? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. He ain't giving them 4.
I'm not saying that. I believe Patty for sure gonna win this game. But 9 points, man, as you get into the divisional, if you can beat somebody by 10 points in the divisional round, what's going on? Is that really the division? Or is they just like, I don't know. I get it, but we got Patrick Mahomes coming off of a lot of time. He's healthy for sure.
Yeah.
We know that. They try to say his ankle, but we seen that before, even the season ended. His ankle wasn't really that messed up anyway. But then you got that Kansas City defense, which is, they're at the top of the, food chain when it comes to playing football, man. And then you got, Chris Jones. This is going to be an interesting game, man, because
Texans
right.
They was projected to lose
For sure.
that game, so they ain't even supposed to be here. But you
Right.
know they're here.
Cinderella team, man.
Cinderella, but yeah, it ends here. And CJ Stroud, he haven't been playing up to par. How he been playing the year before.
Yeah.
But he still got him in the second round playoffs.
Right.
So what can you say? But I'm gonna take the Chiefs.
You taking the 8.5?
Yeah, I'm taking the 8.5, and I'm gonna take the over in that game.
I'm gonna take the Chiefs for sure. I wouldn't be surprised though. Listen, like Cinderella, you know what I mean? If the Texans the way they playing it, they just come out feeling like they can beat anybody. Especially if Joe Mixon gets running downhill, the Texans could take control of this game and run off with it.
Right.
But you just can't. I'm sorry. This is a show where we get reps, man, and the rep says that the Kansas City Chiefs don't lose, and especially with Patrick Mahomes being at the helm of the team. So yeah, I'm gonna rock with the Chiefs. 42.5, man.
Yeah. I took the over.
I know you did. It
Oh
should go over.
It should. The teams that supposed to go over don't go over.
Never, right?
The team that we thought not going to go over, they going clean over in the fourth quarter, though.
Yeah, I'm going to take the over. I just think the Chiefs with a little bit of rest. Whoa, man. I wouldn't be surprised. This is going to go under, watch.
Yeah. Well, next we got the Commanders, Jaden Daniels, and we got the Lions. Another, dang. Yeah. Both of them at minus 8.5. Like, how both spreads are the exact same? Like, Commanders, Lions, minus 8.5. Also,
yeah, both teams were supposed to not. Both of these teams were supposed to.
They're not supposed to be there. Yeah. The total is 55.5. 55.5, man. Hey, I'm gonna tell you right now. Before I even say who I'm taking, I'm rocking with AD, man.
I'm under, man.
Unders.
I might have to go under that too because
like unders.
Yeah, man.
55 is brutal.
That's a lot of points in the playoffs. But see, the Lions, they can come out
28, 56.
Oh, I know. That's a lot of points. Yeah, I'm going under. I'm taking my Lions, though.
Yeah.
I'm definitely taking the Lions. They just get they got another week, a couple weeks to get healthier. They're not going to be healthy at all. Like the beginning of the season, they lost a lot of, help on the way. But I definitely can see that the Lions, yeah, man, it's just, I think they have too much offensive power.
Right.
But this is another one of them games where the Cinderella's riding, man, and people be like, we know how the NFL is, dog. The Commanders have nobody's seen this coming at all, Paul. It's like, so we didn't expect the Commanders to be like this, and the way they have the running quarterback, dog, like it can go. Yeah, it's either they gonna get blown out or they're gonna be right in the game, dog.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm just gonna be real. It's one of the two. I don't think it's gonna be close. If they're close, the Commanders cover. That's what it's gonna say. But if it's gonna either be a blowout.
Right. Yeah, I'm doing the same. I'm taking the Lions to cover the spread minus 8.5, and I'm gonna take the under in that game.
Right, like 31-10 or something.
35-10
or something like that.
Or even if it's like a 28-14.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm taking the under in that game.
We want to give a huge special shout out to Caesar Sportsbook. Smash and Dash has a special offer for you new Caesar Sportsbook customers. Use promo code Smash and Dash 1000 and get your first bet back up to $1,000 as a bonus bet if you lose your first bet. Take a look at the graphic below for all terms and conditions, and always bet responsibly. Next up, man, my Lamar Eugene Jackson, the MV3. That's what I'm taking. When we looked at the stats yesterday, and they put them stats on the board,
right?
And you took the faces off of the stats, right? We know who we picked every chance. You know what I mean? Like obviously you can't help it when you look at Lamar Jackson's stats. Like his stats are better,
right?
You know what I mean? He's playing a crazy clip of ball, he's proven to be every bit of the MV3. I mean, obviously you got Josh Allen that's right there. Obviously, what you think is probably gonna be Cole?
I think it's either this or gonna be the two situations. I don't think they would just flat out give it to Lamar.
Yeah.
If it's either gonna be Cole or it's gonna be Josh Allen, and this is why I say that. I think for it to be Cole is because numbers are blatantly better.
Yeah.
If Josh Allen wins it, I think what they're gonna say in this, I feel like it's BS, but it's some substance to it. I think they're gonna say because they feel like Lamar has Henry.
Yeah, but
even though
don't you think that
Josh
takes
Allen
away?
That
to me, it feels like that would take away from your stats. To add a 2,000-yard running on your team, it'd be like, yeah, my stats wouldn't be as high as they were last year.
I don't think they're gonna look at it like that.
To me, it's like it's so evident. It's like, I mean, they elevated each other's game for sure. I can't say that they didn't, but then when you look at James Cook, it's like James Cook led the league in scoring touchdowns. So it's not like Josh didn't have help or like he had a running game for sure. It's just different. We've been knowing King Henry to run for 2,000 yards with no running back. No quarterback. Like this is his MO. Like even if you had 9 in the box, 10 in the box, he's still gonna get his 2,000. So you get him with Lamar, of course he's gonna still be Lamar. Like
I just think they think it's easy on Lamar having a 2,000-yard back with him, and I think that's what if they end up giving it to Josh Allen, I think that's what it's gonna come down to. Or like I really feel like it should be co-MVPs. Both of these guys are having a phenomenal season and things like that. Lamar numbers are better for sure. Period. And that's another thing. I think if they give it to him, I think they're gonna be like, oh, Lamar done won it a few times in a row. Let's give it to somebody new. You never know what's going on in the heads of these voters and stuff like that, but we'll see.
Bro, that to me, that's just I don't know. I get it, but I don't. I mean, obviously that's when you playing the politic role. Right. But it's like the politics is Lamar clearly is the best quarterback out there. And if we're talking about like we know the MVP is a quarterback award usually, then it's like what are we talking about? You know what I mean? And even with that being said, they got the Raven heading into the Bills. Ain't no telling what that weather gonna be like. This is, late January in Buffalo, so it could be any kind of weather. Actually, I'm gonna see. I want to look it up.
I wonder.
I gotta look it up anyway. Like,
both of these teams are used to playing in the cold,
right? Because Baltimore's for sure cold.
But they home in Buffalo. Buffalo is not an easy place to come in and win.
Listen,
they got a very nice atmosphere in Buffalo, so we got to take that into account. But
you got snow Saturday and Sunday right now.
Snow like heavy.
I mean, I don't know. You know how it always changes, but like on the forecast, it looks like it's gonna be snowing. It's snowing damn near all week.
Oh man, so but that kind of fits
Lamar
and Henry. Like you don't want to hit Henry for 4 quarters when it's cold out there, snowing, and you're gonna be slippery.
Man.
That stiff arm is brutal in that snow. I already know it, man. You better keep your feet.
Man, listen. Yeah, and they got the Bills -1. The total 51.5. Dang, man. I'm gonna be honest. I'm going Lamar Eugene Jackson. That's just what I'm taking Lamar to cover. I've been riding with him all year, and I just believe that it might be Lamar's chance and it's his turn. You know what I mean? So I'm riding, dog. Pause. I'm going with Lamar Eugene Jack.
Total 51.
51. That man. I'm gonna go. Wow. I wanted to go over. I'm gonna say over. I mean, even if it's a snow game, it ain't like they can't. Like it only takes one lane for any. That's Josh Allen. That's anybody. Josh Allen throws the ball in the snow. That ain't that shit to do. Like his arm is strong enough to get off anything. You know what I mean? And he's a running quarterback for sure. So he can. Yeah, I'm going over. I'm gonna take the over.
All right, I'm It's a tough one, man.
It's crazy.
-1. This is a tough one.
I'm riding with Lamar, man.
I'm gonna have to. I want to do it so bad, but they say when you're doing these type of things and stuff like that, you gotta take your heart out of it.
Yeah.
You gotta take your heart out of it, man. I love Lamar. King Henry, that's little bruh. I love these so much that I can't do it. I want to take the Bills, but I can't because I want to see King Henry get that ring. I want to see Lamar get that ring. I got to take the Ravens, but I'm going to take the under. I'm going to take the Ravens, and I'm going to take the under in that game. Because of the weather, bad weather, so I'm going to take the under.
I wouldn't be surprised if I guarantee that total probably going to drop anyway, like during the week. I'm probably going to buy some points with that anyway. I ain't going to lie. My total will probably be around like 47. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm going to see what that is. Yeah, man. Let's go Lamar Eugene Jackson. This is wouldn't it be crazy though if say the Texans ended up beating the Chiefs and then Lamar beat him, he got to beat the Texans. Would that be a line? That's like lining it up, I feel like, for dog.
Oh, Lamar.
Yeah.
You gotta get past these Bills first, though.
That's what I'm saying. Obviously, I mean, earlier in the year, though, I mean, they did, but that's the thing about trying to beat a team twice in the same year. That's the hardest thing to do, so
right.
Can't lie. And then, last but not least, man, they got my Eagles heading in to play the Vikings, which is my Vikings. They got Sammy Eugene Darnold playing some good ball. Obviously, Jalen Eugene hurts. He's a Eugene now. He come off from concussions, come straight in that thing, get him an easy Vic. And Saquon, hey, Saquon, listen here, man.
Come on, bro.
I'm going to keep it G real with you for the running backs around the world, twin. You out of pocket. You are completely out of fucking pocket, dog. Like, not only are you out of pocket for sitting your ass out for not breaking that damn 2K, the record, like, come on. And I get it, it's all about the team. I pray that my Eagles win because, bro, they going to give you donkey of the day. They going to give you jackass of the day, bro. Just think about all the yards. Like, playoff yards matter when it's time to re-up. You know what I mean? Do you know when you broke that record, bro, you could have went back to them Eagles and told them folks that, hey, man, line me up, man. I need some more money. But, hey, Saquon, don't pull that shit again, dog. That's out of pocket, dog. I'm going to be real with you. You balling, you hooping for sure, dog. But that shit you put 2K. I had Saquon for an anytime touchdown. You're banned this week. I'm going to tell you that now. You're fucking banned. You had the gates opened up. Boy, dog, you could have let the defense worry about all that shit, man. This man's out of pocket, dog. But with that being said, man, they got the Eagles at -3.
So you saying you don't went theater?
I'm going theater. I'm letting the defense and the kickoff team worry about that shit. We have 3 touchdowns. Yeah, I wouldn't give a damn if they let them run a kickoff back. Then I'm going to need it. But, boy, there's not too many times in the world that thing opens up like that. You just can go bang your head on the goalpost pause. That man slid 3. He slid 3 yards after he got a first down. That man could have got 75 more yards and then slid. Yeah, that's why. Yeah, hey, man. Yeah. Matter of fact, man, I'm going. Say, nah, go ahead.
Who you liking that game?
Again, Saquon slid. Bro, 2K. Can you answer me this question, please? If the hole open up like that, Paul, and you can go score, and y'all go up 3 touchdowns, what are you doing in that instance?
Bro.
You are a seasoned 10-year. You played 10 years in the league. You know, you had some playoff games. What would you have done in that instance?
Man, listen, we could have been up 1 point. I'm going theater. I got to go theater, man.
Bro, we would read about it on ESPN.
I got to go theater, but, man, sure.
Them commentators talking about.
I'm still a team guy, but I'm going
forever.
theater. I got to go theater.
Commentators.
At least I would have ran all the way down to the 1 yard
and
line.
then
get my yards.
But the man would have 180 rushing.
Hey.
That's playoff records. All that counts, man. One day you're going to tell your kids, your daughters, whoever it is, like, hey, your dad was the shit, man. Look what I did.
Or I guess, when you get that Super Bowl ring, it opens up so much stuff in that
now listen,
retired life. So I get it.
Saquon, you win the Super Bowl, you are an absolute genius, dog. Like, I take everything I ever said back about you, genius. You don't win the Super Bowl, donkey of the damn year. You could have broke so many records and you played, bro. I can't keep, like, come on, twin. They wouldn't have held your ass out playoffs tonight. Ain't no way they would have held you out if you could have broke the all-time rushing record.
Oh, no.
I got to run this up. This is a normal day in the office, man. Yeah, the commentator talking about what a classy move by Saquon. Dead animal. Listen here. They would have been like, what a selfish dickhead. Cause I would have been that thing dancing, grittying. I would have been getting off, man. Paul, bro, please, man. Yeah. And the Rams versus the Eagles? Listen.
That can be.
The Rams can beat anybody.
That can be
because of Sean McVay and Stafford. It depends on what they got going on for that day.
Right.
It really just truly
they
depends.
Can beat anybody.
Man, and then, Kyron Williams, he's a hooper. He's a certified hooper. Puka Nacua. Like, they got ballers that can get the job done. I'm going Eagles.
Got to. They don't have enough on defense for me.
Yeah, man. If AD would have came out retirement right now, if AD was on the Eagles team, not on the Eagles, sorry. If AD was on the Rams team right now, I definitely would take the Rams.
Right.
Because ain't no way. I believe in AD, man. He the greatest damn near defensive player that I've ever seen. Especially to be, he's cold. Yeah, so we're going to go fly, Eagles, fly.
Yeah, I'm going Eagles too. I ain't even playing with the Eagles right now. I'm going Eagles.
You ain't got any prop bets for him for this week? It's getting to the end, man. We only got 4 left.
I know, bro.
You ain't got nothing to throw these folks.
I
you
got
Texans
Saquon touchdown.
Anytime you
anytime.
ban. Hey, ban list.
Anytime. I got Saquon anytime touchdown.
Jalen Hurts gonna take his touchdown. He's banned. What about Jahmyr Eugene Gibbs?
Jahmyr Gibbs. I like Gibbs for a touchdown.
Obviously, you got Amon-Ra. He gonna do his thing, his usual 6 catches for the 75 yards. That's just Amon-Ra, what he does. Joe Mixon.
I like Josh Allen anytime touchdown.
That's good, especially in that weather, man. Lamar Eugene Jackson definitely has over 25 rushing yards in this game.
And, King Henry anytime touchdown.
There you have it, man. These are some divisional round. These are some gems. Saquon, you banned in my list. But dog say you gonna get him an anytime touchdown. I ride with my dog. Pause. He's it's twin. I know my championship belt is coming soon. I can't wait. Put that belt on like Hulk Hogan in the 80s. You did what I'm trying to tell you. It's been another great episode of the Smash and Dash Sports Betting Podcast. Sponsored by guys over at SteadyPicks. Brought to you by Hi Hello Labs here in Orlando.
Labs, Orlando, Florida.
Hi Hello. You dig? I'm out of here, twin.